Hi friends, previously we have seen by using Google Cloud Platform Colab, we have created a PDF files and using a text string and an image. Now we'll see how to create a PDF file by taking dynamic rows of data from a SQLite database and along with the row data and the image also use it in generating a PDF file. Before we move, my request is please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you'll be notified as and when we add new tutorials, and we are frequently doing that also. Let's start the script. In our previous video we left it here, so our PDF file we have generated it here, and it is, yes, this file we have created using a image also. Now let's connect to a database. We'll use a SQLite database. So this particular database we can download it or you can use your own also. So let's get the database first. wget. Now I am pasting the URL here where my database is available. Now let's run this and say this database we are collecting it and saving it. So this should be available here once I refresh this. You can see my student underscore bulb is this particular .db. This SQLite database is available. Let me close this. Okay. So now what I will do is I will just try to first study this database, means what are the tables, what are the records available here. So for that I will just create one more cell, then import SQLite 3. This is my database management library. So this library I am just importing it, and then what I am going to do is I am going to connect it to our database. So my connection, this is my connection object equal to SQLite 3. Now here I am where I am connecting. Now this is I am connecting it to student, my database name. This is the name of this is the database, here it is, and the above line through that we are downloaded and connected it to our it is runtime available. Once you are disconnected or you have closed the application, next time you open it you have to run this cell again to connect this and pull this database. So let's just run this. If it is no error, then yeah, fine. So we are connected to our database now. Now once I am connected, let's just see what is there in the stuff inside this, or I can say query. My query equal to let me just create pragma table info. Now what is my table? Which table I want? Here I want a student profile. This particular table I have already created. We have some sample data also. 5 records are there with small images. So that is the purpose why we are using this. So then my data equal to, I am creating a list out of executing it. My connection, above line we have created the connection object, execute execute the query. Query we have written above, and connection is here at line number 2, and here the query is. So what is my data is contains the list of all the information or all the records, details about the table. Now let me just go out and print my data. So we'll see what it is inside this. So let's run this. Here it is. So ID integer, it talks about the structure of the student profile table, and here you can see one profile photo is there, that is a binary large object or BLOB, blob column. So this column holds our image of the records of all those our data. So that we will be trying to display. Now let's just see how this looks like. So let's create one more code block. Here inside one more query will write select star from student profile limit, means don't call all the records, set the limit starts from 0 till 5. So 5 records you get me. Now what I am going to do is my data equal to list. Again the list, I am creating a list of it using my connection. The connection object at the top, here we have this connection I am using, my connection dot execute query. Now inside this table, what are the records? We just want to see that. So for that, again print my data. This is all we are trying to understand our database, nothing to do with a PDF. Now here you can see all the bulb column data also has come up because that is the binary data. So along with the, you can see initially it will print one is the student ID, then name, then the binary data it is printing for all the 5 records. Now that's all. This is all for our understanding of database. Now we'll go to our creating the PDF file. Now we'll create the, using these data, we'll create our PDF file. So we'll take single record. So ID, name and the image of the student. So 3 columns are there. So that we will take it. So for that I am just import IO because we are handling input outputs now. So from PIL, Python image library. This library by default is available in the Colab. So image library, import image. Because I am going to handle the image now, taking the binary data from the SQLite database. So again I am using from report lab.lib now .utils utilities import image reader. So from the report lab I am using this reader. Now again from report I am taking some constants now. Instead of writing the dimensions by pixel 1, 10, 20 like that, I'll take a inch, and also this report lab gives that. So my positioning will be better. Leave units. From the units I am taking import inch. So this I'll be using a inch here. This is a constant. So this is for the our positioning of 1 inch above, 2, 3. I can multiply it with that and position it on a precisely on a 5 inch location. So now let's just create the we'll create the path here, my path. So where the file will be stored. So my PDF, my underscore PDF dot PDF. Oh, you can give any name. Sorry, I have to put it as string. This fine. You can give any file name, whatever you want. Now record set or R set. Now I am taking data from my database equal to my connection. What is my connection? Above we can see here. Yeah, it's here we are connected to our database. So my connection, this I am using execute. Now what I am using is select star from student profile, student profile where ID equal to, I am giving a direct value. So one record only I am picking up. So now I am doing for row in R set, record set. Now I got, if you see, the first is ID, then name, then the image. So 3 columns I am collecting it. So image is in the 3rd position. So the index position is 2. So what I am going to do is image equal to image dot open IO. I have imported at the top bytes IO. Now what I am going to do is row 2. Why 2 is because column 0 is my ID, column 1 is the name, column 2 is my image. So here I know the color row 2 means I am picking up the image. So fine, I got it. Now I'll come out of this, then IO image equal to image reader. Now this image, now I am reading that binary image now. So this line will read the image. Fine. Now my image is available. What I have to do is I have to place it on the canvas. So for that, before we have also studied C canvas dot. I am creating a canvas now. Where I am my path. My path is the file name whatever I have declared it at the top, line number 5. So there I am creating the canvas now. Bottom up. Bottom up means my y value will increase as I move. The coordinate of y coordinate will increase as I move up. So bottom up equal to 1 I am given. So fine. Now I will set the font. You can set it to whatever you want. I am setting it font. Earlier something we have used. Now let's change it. Times bold. Now size I am giving 16. Now you set the font color also. I'm not doing that right now. Font I am slightly increased. So C dot draw string. Now here there are two values are there, because one is the ID, then name, then the image. So for that, what I am going to do is draw string 2 into int. So look at this, because this is the constant I am using. Then 6 into inch. So this 6 into inch is the vertical coordinate, and 2 into inch is the from the left I am managing it. So from the left direction 2 inches you go, and from the bottom 6 inches up. What you will write? Write a string there. str row 0. Why I am using str here is because this is, you just see here that row 0 is the ID is a integer. So I have to convert it by using str and then place it here. So that is the I am giving the writing the ID here. Then next I will just copy this line. Placed it here. What I am going to do is this I am x coordinate, I am changing it to 3. So 1 is right I am moving. So it is, instead of 2 multiplied by it is 3. And here I am saying 1. But this time I don't require, because it's a name. So it's a string already. So I don't require it a str function here. Now my ID and the name of the student is placed on that one. Now next is what I am going to place is the image. Draw image. Now here it is IO image. This is what we got it here at line number 9. That I am bringing it here where I am placing. Now 2 into inch is our ID, 3 into each is the name. Now we'll say 4 into. So right of it will go. As we x coordinate moves, as we move horizontally. So 4 into inch. Hope you can understand the coordinate system here. Always from the left x keep on increasing, and from the bottom y keeps on increasing. So we want to put it in a row. So we are everywhere, you just see 6 into this, we are keeping it constant. We are not changing it. So it's vertically, x is increasing towards the right, and vertically it is at the same position. X into, here my inch. Now that's my image is positioned. Now c dot show page, if you are using in your local system without the cloud. Now c dot save. Now let's run this. Save. Fine. Now it is saved. Now let me just run this. Something I missed it. C canvas here. Fine. So now let's run this. Okay. It's now, let me refresh this once. Yeah. So what is my underscore pdf dot my underscore. So here it is our file is. So I will just download it. Okay. Save. Let me open this. Here it is. You can see all this is come in one line. 2, then right of it is the name, then the image has come. Now this is how we are aligned, because we have kept the y coordinate 6 into inches constant. Now if you next line above that, in that case y coordinate we have to change. We'll create a PDF file by using multiple rows of data. So instead of one row, we'll take more number of records. So let me just copy this code, bring it to down here and modify this instead of writing everything again. So everything, let it be say here. I will just change the file name to multiple. So just it is up to you, whatever you want to give it. Now let me create the canvas, and where it is here. This particular one I will cut it from here. Let me create it first. Nothing great in that. Now select the query. I'll changing order by profile, order by ID, DESC. DESC I will add it, means this is describe descending order. It will create the it will collect the records. So my connection execute. Now you just see it. if I can move a bit here. So this is my, okay, this is the query profile order by ID DESC. So now fine, one more thing I will use it, because right now I have to give a h equal to 5. What is h is? This is the y coordinate multiplication factor. Based on the number of rows, we will see that. I am write it to increase. H height, I am giving 5. So 5 unit of height. Now I will say for record sets. Here I will change the, now because everything I have to bring it to the within the loop now. So what I am going to do is cut this, bring it here. So for that I will now see draw image 1. Here I am just changing the dimensions 1 inch. Now here instead of 6 I am putting it h inch minus, slightly I am adjusting it, minus 0.5. So then str row 0 fine, because string because it's a ID column. Now again 1 inch. Now this is 2 into inch. So this is the x coordinate. Here once I am coming to the h here, I am using a variable whose value is 5 right now in the first loop. Inch minus 0.5. Slightly I am adjusting the position. Now image is image IO bytes row 2 fine IO image. This I have to bring it inside IO image. Now see draw image, I have to bring it here. Now IO image 4 into inches. Now here I will, instead of 6 I am using the variable h. So why I am doing this? Because next row h values should change. So for that what I am giving h equal to every time h plus 1.5. Now 1.5, I am increasing the first row, this h value will be 5. Next h value will be added by 1.5, so 6.5. Next will be 8. Like that it will keep on increasing. So vertically one row, next below another row, it will align and display. So let me just save this, run this once. Note that my PDF multiple, this file name will change. This is not here, it will be generated. If it is fine, so let me just refresh this. Here it is, the multiple, this file is created. Now let me download it. Fine, save it. Let me open and see. Here it is. You can see one by one, because this for 1, 2, 3, one row h value keeps on increasing 1.5. So different rows of data we are printing it by increasing the h value here. To get the full source code, visit this URL. The link is there in the description. Scroll down the entire source code. You can read it also, the description. Then click this GitHub link. Once you click this, you will be taken to the GitHub. Let me find. Now in the GitHub, you can open, it will open. And the entire source code is there, the Jupyter file. And open in Colab, you just click this and save it first. Save a copy of the file, so use it further. That's all friends. Hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. We have created a PDF document taking data from SQLite database and dynamic data we have used. So if you have any doubts, suggestions, questions, use the comment section below to post it. My request is please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you will be notified as and when we add new tutorials, and we are frequently doing that also. Please share this video with your friends and thank you for watching.